Ladies and gentlemen, it is karaoke season.
The 2018 New Mexico State Fair Karaoke Showcase. We will hear over 300 songs sung in 13 venues to find the top 96 adult and top 12 minor karaoke enthusiasts. And then finally, the 2018 New Mexico State Fair Karaoke Champ. To become part of this massive event, simply log on to callmeoz.net and click on the New Mexico State Fair Register Here logo.
And welcome to Call Me Oz Live. Good to see you all again. It is that beautiful day of the week that we like to call Hump Day, of course. So, got a lot to cover this week. Kind of catching up from last week, moving forward to next week. We had a lot of stuff go down last week, and now we got a lot of stuff going on. Did you catch all of that? Because I certainly didn't get it. So, where I was last week. Last Thursday, I visited Mariscos Altamar down in Los Lunas with KJ Allen. It was a great night on the patio. Beautiful weather, beautiful singers. We signed up a few more for the state fair, getting excited. Then I popped into Zulo's and signed up a few more people for the Zulo's. So Zulo's is getting pretty darn full. I think there's 3 spots left at this point. And all the venues are filling up very quickly. So again, if you're going to get in on this, it's time to get in. Last Friday was the first audition kicking off karaoke season, and we were packed. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in just a little bit. Last night was the Sing and Win down at the library downtown. They gave away 3 vacation packages, and it was an exciting night. Instead of talking about it, we're going to go to the video. We did a live feed all night long, and Larry from Double L Media has edited and put together a nice little video. So let's go to that video right now.
And so if you have your smartphones, get onto the Call Me Oz Facebook page, which is
be a perfect love. Go down, down 1-900 Fix-A-Lot and kick them nasty thighs.
oh, you're one and only.
Every day we've been apart.
Darling, when I've looked for love in all the same. It's a game that I hate to lose.
I just wanted to hold.
But you misread. Oh, you kiss my lips and then you. I'm a cowboy, but sleep won't come.
'Cause I'm just a girl, well, a little lonely. Well, baby, appreciate you. Husband to get the mic.
Broke up with my girl last night, so I went to the me. So
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the great and powerful Oz right here. Look at this sexy face.
And I hope you enjoyed that. And for those of us that were there, man, we had a great time. The sound was phenomenal. Everything was phenomenal about this. So for those of you who missed it, I'm sorry you missed it. But we do have karaoke down there every Tuesday night now, starting at 9 o'clock till 1 o'clock in the morning with DJ Drastic. So make sure you pop by and say hello to her. Tonight, I will not be out and about tonight. No, it's time for me to take a break. It's time for me to go spend some family time. So that's where I will be tonight, but I hope you all get out and have a good time. Red Velvet Underground is kicking off karaoke on Wednesday nights with DJ Puddles. He is the same KJ from Lucky 66 Bowl on Friday and Saturday nights. As far as I know, everybody loves him. I would say go on down to Red Velvet tonight from 7 to 11. It is family friendly. It is pet friendly. They have a nice budget for food and everything from grilled cheese to steak and lobster. So have a good time there. This coming up week, on Friday, I will be dropping into Fiestas somewhere around 11 o'clock, I believe. It's on my schedule to see KJ and the crowd at Fiestas, of course. Sunday, we get into our second audition. This one is for the minors. This is at Elks Lodge number 2500 in Rio Rancho. Starts at 3 o'clock. I'll talk more about that in a little bit. Then on Wednesday, man, I've got a busy night on Wednesday. I start at Leo's early in the evening with KJ Allen. And then I'll head down to Los Lunas with Camino Royale with DJ Danielson. And then I will finish up at the Sandbar with Amos. So it'll be a great night. Also next week, I start a new schedule for the next 5 weeks. So that'll be posted on Where is Oz Tonight. Welcome aboard, Chuya. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time, so I hope to get to see you soon. Maybe I'll see you at Leo's next Wednesday. I do have a joke for you. I'm just going to give you the first part. Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? I'll give you the answer in a little bit, but maybe you have the answer for me. Talking about Call Me Oz events that's going on. Like I said, last Friday, we kicked off the karaoke season at Lucky 66 Bowl. Here's kind of a quick rundown of how the night went. We were at capacity by 8:30 at night. Miss New Mexico absolutely killed it. She was incredible. It was amazing to meet Taylor Ray and be there with us. She is an awesome lady. She does a lot for our world, a lot for our community. She turns her crown over at the end of this month. So it was nice to see her. I'm glad she was able to make it. From there, I wanted to thank the judges. We had Miss Elite New Mexico Enchantment U.S. Pageant. That is Gina. We also had Sammy Montano back on board and Linda Coca back on board. It's nice to have the team back. And then the contestants were amazing. I could not believe them. The first 10 that we sent to the fair, this was over the top. Congratulations to Savon and Scooter, TT, Dawn, Willie B, Sam, Michael K, Julie, Chris, and Monica. And congratulations to all the contestants that made it into this round at Lucky 66 Bowl. For the ones that didn't, you will be rolled over to another venue and you get another shot to make it to the state fair. Your journey is just beginning. If you want to find out who makes it, you can always go to the elimination brackets on Call Me Oz. The library downtown, the Sing and Win last night, we had our 3 winners. Rather than me talk about it, we're just going to go ahead and go to the video so you can actually watch exactly how it happened last night. It was amazing. It was totally amazing. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Bernadette.
Bernadette! What does Bernadette win, Oz? What does Bernadette win?
Bernadette wins 4 nights and 5 days in the beautiful beaches of Cabo San Lucas.
Yes!
Just
Angelo.
No way! I swear to God, this was not the fucking fix. It's because you're beautiful, Angelo, that's why. It's because you're a sexy bitch, Angelo. Pick the DJ, pick the DJ, pick the
pick
DJ,
me.
pick the DJ, pick the DJ.
Pick me.
Pick me, pick me.
Andrea!
Back there in the back!
Back in the back!
Back in the back! You guys are awesome! I was hoping that these guys
I know,
in the back...
I feel you, Angie. I feel you.
You know what, Angie?
And I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did being there live. It was so much fun. The only thing that sucks is, like, I didn't get to win, and that's just not fair. But anyway, I had to talk with the owner. We might be able to work something out. Want to talk about Red Velvet Underground. We are working very closely with these guys. I think that the potential for this venue is unbelievable, not just for karaoke, but for dinner theaters, comedy shows, all kinds of musicians of all different types and styles and different sizes. So here's what we have solidified this week. Like I said, KJ Puddles will start there tonight. From this point forward, every Monday night, beginning next Monday, DJ Drastic will be there from 7 to 11. Then we have Karaoke Joe from 7 to 11. Then on Wednesdays, we will have KJ Puddles from 7 to 11. Now, tomorrow night, we have a very special show there that Tom Crowell from Left Field Productions put together on the fly. He has, as of right now, 8 amazing stand-up comedians to go from 7 to 9. And then from 9 to 11, we will have karaoke with KJPJ from Fiestas. So, if you looking for something to do tomorrow night, have a good time, get a good laugh on, here's what I would do if I was able to, but I'm going to be out of town. I would go to the comedy show from 7 to 9, do some karaoke with PJ from 9 to 11, and then probably hit another bar from 9 to 11. So, just a thought. And then we're working on some other things, and like I said, as soon as we solidify them, probably next Wednesday, I will be able to make a major announcement about what is going to happen at Red Velvet on Thursday nights. Remember, they have live music on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and Sunday evening they finish it off with Rudy Boy. He does a blues night, which is, if you've never seen Rudy Boy, it's a great, he's out of this world. So, anyways, going back to talking about the first Miners Edition at the Elks Lodge, this is Sunday at 3 o'clock. If you can get signed up online ahead of time, but if you have to come in as a walk-in, we will take walk-ins from 2:30 to 2:45 until we're full. Talk a little more about that later. Also, the next adult edition is going to be at Zulo's on June the 14th. Like I said, it's almost full. Right now, the KJ that's running it down there is Benny. However, for the audition night, it will be KJ Grumpy, a.k.a. Larry, a.k.a. the guy that's running the video right now. So, thank you, Larry, for everything you do, man. You're awesome. He's probably giving me dirty looks right now. So, also, make sure that at all the auditions, you can sign up to win the dinner and a concert. The concert's on September 30th, and the drawing will be done at Camino Real on August the 25th at their audition. Also, One Night Stand Comedy Tour has now been booked. Friday, June 29th. It's going to be at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are available at the Sandbar or from the comedians themselves. So you can go into the Sandbar. Like tonight's a great night. It's Wednesday. It's karaoke night. So you can go in and do karaoke, and then at the same time, you can go ahead and buy your tickets right there. And then after the show, you get $5 off your drinks or whatever you want at the Sandbar. So great gig going on. Getting ready to mention something that's pretty major, pretty dear to my heart. We all know Millie Wilson. This has been kind of under wraps for a while, but now we can go ahead and make it public. Millie has cancer, and she has a surgery on Friday morning. So all the prayers and good juju and everything would be appreciated. So she has her surgery on Friday, and we are expecting a quick recovery for her because we know how awesome she is. But we've also set up an event, a fundraiser event for Saturday, June the 30th, and you can go to Facebook and find the event. It's not hard. Go to there, find out more about it, get all the information about where it's at, and it's a fundraiser. But you can also, especially if you can't attend, you can also go to the GoFundMe page and you can donate. She needs some money for her medical bills, and she will be losing some time at work during her recovery, of course. So any donation is appreciated. $5, $50, $500, $5,000, whatever you can and want to give, we would greatly appreciate it. And we'd greatly appreciate it if you can make it to her fundraiser on the 30th. Moving right along, I'm going to zip through a few things that are coming up further out in the future. Freedom Fourth is coming up on July 4th. That is always held at Balloon Fiesta Park. Don't know all the details yet, but you can find our canopy tent somewhere amongst the crowd. Drop by and say hello to us. We are doing karaoke at the Balloon Fiesta. We will be doing 2 gigs there. So if you're a semi-finalist from the New Mexico State Fair, you will automatically sing at the Balloon Fiesta. Then, coming up in December, of course, we'll be part of the Twinkle Light Parade. And if you have an event that you need promoted or managed or created, that's what we do here at Call Me Oz. So keep us in mind. On the homepage of the website, there's a button that says Advertising Services, Event Services, and Quick Postings. Click on Event Services and shoot us a little email and let us know that you're looking for us to help you out. Also, we really need an advertising salesperson really bad. Quite honestly, I thought that I could handle it, but because of all these bigger events that I'm taking care of, I don't really have time to deal with getting advertising orders. But that's our bread and butter. So if you have a car and a phone and you're proficient with Microsoft Office and you have a computer and an internet and have some outside business-to-business sales skills, we probably should talk. You can reach me through Facebook or you can send me an email at oz@callmeoz.net. Alrighty, I'm going to move on to our topic of the night. So every year we partner with a community organization to help them get their message out. In 2016, we partnered with Yellow Ribbon. It was suicide awareness amongst teens. Now, this year, because of the heinous crimes against children that are going on out there, we wanted to find an organization that is helping children in crisis. Little do most people know that there are about 5,000 homeless children in New Mexico. There are no beds for those children, and because they are underage, they cannot receive any services from like food stamps. They can't even check into a homeless shelter without their parents. Many of these children get kicked out of their homes, or most of them are running away from abusive homes. Because there are no services for them, most of them end up meeting a guy who helps them and become wrapped up in child prostitution. And even those that don't have a pimp, they trade their sex for services just to get by. We wanted to find a non-profit non-government agency that is doing something to help these children find hope. With the help of Gaynor Thompson, one of our judges since day one, and her show, In Shining Points of View, we came across New Mexico Dream Center. And ironically enough, the director, Shelley Repp, was one of my oldest children's youth pastor at Eastgate Church. What a small world we have here. They will have a representative at each of the auditions to answer questions and show you how they can help. Except at Lucky 66, they were unable to because they were blessed by a building to set up a drop-in center. A drop-in center is where homeless children can go check in for the night and be safe. They can shower, get fresh clothes, get food, get rest, and get some love and hope. The city of Albuquerque helped with the building. Now they need people that can help with the remodeling of it. They also need furniture and furnishings and towels and shampoo and soap and money and stuff like that. You can go to their website. It's nmdreamcenters.org. And you can go to their website and you're able to find out a little more about them and you can donate right there. We don't do any of the donations online, but you can definitely go to them, or you can talk to them in person at any of the venues and donate there as well. So anyways, I wanted to show you something on the website that we're going to start doing. It starts today, as a matter of fact. We kind of retroed it back a couple of the shows. But let me see here. Yes. Okay, so we're on the website. On the home page, if you click on Karaoke, it will take you to the Karaoke homepage, which is right here. And then from here, if you click on the newsletter, it will take you to the newsletter. And under the newsletter, just right under the quick links, you're going to see forum newsletter. And I'm going to refresh this page. And what you're going to see here is right after the live talk shows, we will have this set up to whatever the topic was. This is open for you to comment and come into this. All you have to do is click on where it says comments. And then you type in here where it says leave a comment. And from there, you're able to go ahead and, matter of fact, it's going to do a little pop-up window for you here. Let me grab it over here. You just pop your name in here. You can leave a comment. You leave the word verification. And then you submit your comment. And it will actually show up inside this, this forum. So we've done this so that you guys can start becoming more interactive with us, and we want to hear what you have to say. We posted the one from the last show, which was, is your karaoke legal? So this is basically everything I talked about, and this was the one before that. So feel free to let us know what your thoughts are and go from there. So anyways, we'll go ahead and move away from the website now. Are you ready for the answer to that joke? The joke was, what was the joke again? Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? The answer is, he just needed a little bit of space. I hope you like that. Moving on to the New Mexico State Fair real quick. We have had a few more minors sign up, but we're still a long ways away from being anywhere near full. So if you know anybody that is under the age of 21 that wants to sing at the New Mexico State Fair, send them to the website, get them signed up, or show up at the Elks Lodge on Sunday at 2:30 in the afternoon. And if we have room, then we can get them in there. We will be sending 6 to the New Mexico State Fair on Sunday. And then the other 6 will be at the Kilt Check, previously Drafty Kilt, on Sunday, June 24th at 3 p.m. also. Also, we really need sponsorships for these 2 venues. Each one of them needs a $400 sponsorship. So if anybody out there owns a business and wants to become involved in the sponsorship program, please touch base with me and we'll get you all set up. And I want to thank the New Mexico State Fair for providing the monitors for the stage. They're going to put on 2 extra monitors. This way people in the audience can see the words for the songs. And I want to thank Archetype Tattoo Studio for the canopy. They have sponsored the canopy, and theirs and our logos will be on it both for the check-in areas for the State Fair. I did want to mention a few things about the State Fair. One is who to contact. Contestants, contact your coach first if you have any questions or any concerns. That's preferred, or you can send an email to awards@callmeoz.net. We ask that you do not contact the KJs about a song unless it's in person at their venue on a karaoke night. Please don't text them and ask them to look for something. They're not set up at home for this, but when they're out doing a gig, they are set up. That's the time to talk to them. And I would also like to remind everyone that this is a karaoke audition. It's not The Voice at the bars. We do not have the option to a dedicated stage so that all eyes are up on you. That happens at the fair. But first, you must prove that you can handle that. So remember that you're in a karaoke bar with the public there as well, who may not even know what's going on. They don't even know that there's a karaoke competition going on. So just like any other karaoke night, you may have people that are drunk and rude and may try to sing with you or dance with you, or yelling and screaming, and we don't have any control over that stuff. So it's your job to captivate the audience and make them focused on you. Most bars are only about 100 people or so. Keep in mind that the State Fair is probably about 500 people. So if you have an issue, do what you would normally do, and if we see it, we can notify security, but don't count on all that happening. At this point, I want to thank Double L Media for everything that they do for Call Me Oz. They do the live feeds. They do all kinds of video work for us. We're working on some major projects right now. And I do want to do a catch-up with all the sponsors. Archetype Tattoo renewed their ads plus sponsored the canopy. New Mexico State Fair sponsored the monitors. The Effing Bar renewed all of their ads. Left Field Productions, which is the comedies. Leo's Nightclub gave us new ads. Lucky 66 Bowl renewed their ads. Mariscos Altamar renewed their ads. Red Velvet Underground, we got new ads for them, and they're on the enhanced listing. And the Sandbar Brewery and Grill, they got new ads from the Sing and Win. So I want to thank everybody involved. I want to thank everybody that watches us, everybody that follows Call Me Oz and supports the karaoke community. Now I'm going to ask you to start supporting the comedy community. Y'all have a great night, and I will sing you Friday, hopefully.
Yeah.